It may be DLC day, but we still got some mods. Oh, let's go. Right, first up is Custom Production Spinnery. This is by BK Mods and Raw. 1.16 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under productions and factories. So we'll scroll along to find it. There you are, 150 grand to place down. Obviously, this is going to be a spinnery, but what makes it different from the normal one is you got the loading in point there and then your pallet spawn point there. All fair enough, no problem. You come up to the production chain menu and you can do clothes as well as your fabric. Oh, excellent. You can also do a mix of cotton and wool if you wanted to go down that road, but normally you need a tailor shop for doing the clothes. So it's an all-in-one for your fashion shenanigans, shall we say. Oh, that's all right. I mean, you got a little bit of a carport shed sort of style on there, but now that's excellent. Right, next up is Service Station and Workshop. This is by Dojo Modding. 9 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these two in the construction menu and on the buildings and tools. So we'll scroll back along them. We've got two here. So the first one is your gas station. Fair enough. Then we've got the second one here, which is your vehicle workshop. Oh, excellent. Now, the gas station has got this ramp in the corner, but there's no icon and there's nothing that pops up to fix your vehicle. So this is just going to be a gas station. But whilst we're here, let's have a look. 69. Nice. I mean, what you can do as well is you got this garage shed at the back or whatever. You can open up all those doors like that. A bit of storage on the go if you wanted to. Now with the workshop, if you come around here, you got the icon right by this little outhouse shed sort of thing, and you need to place your tractor sort of just past it, within the vicinity of the ramps. So I put it tractor here to start with and it didn't pick it up. So once it got past the actual icon, you're good to go. Fair enough. I mean, you could even put it up the ramps if you wanted to. And then again, you've got this garage shed, whatever you want to call it, at the back. Do a bit of storage. Oh, I like that though. That's alright, something a little different. I mean, it's even got like the grease oil stains on the floor. Yeah, very nice. Next up is Placeable Plywood Cutouts. This is by FSG Modding. 3.26 megabyte on the download. You're going to find them in the construction menu and under decoration and others. So we'll scroll back to get to the first one, which is this one here. So that's going to be Hippie Bigfoot. Fair enough. We've then got Chainsaw Bigfoot. We've then got Bigfoot. We've then got Eating Deer. We've then got Standing Deer. And then we've got the Tyrannosaurus Rex on the end. Fair enough. I mean, they're just cutouts basically out of plywood. I mean, you want these to decorate your farm or whatever. I mean, you could place some of the Bigfoot ones down in like a forest or something. Pretend that there's Bigfoot on the go. Oh, I like them. Very nice. Right, next up is Pack with Small Buildings. This is by Kuramir. 24.95 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these in two different places. So the first one's going to be in the construction menu and under buildings and sheds. So we'll scroll along to find that one. So it's there at the end. 26.5 grand to buy. It's a shed. And then the second one, if we come up to animals and under cows, we've got that one there. 55 grand. It's going to hold 22 cows. Fair enough. So we'll open up these doors like that. Why are they not opening? I'll press that one. And I'll press that one. What's going on? Alright, fair enough. I mean, yeah, it's small. You're not going to get massive amount of equipment in, but nicely detailed on the brickwork, mind you. Then come to the animal barn, pasture, whatever you want to call it. You've got the animal dialogue box there, so 22 cows. You can open up that door if you wanted to. Although those look really weird. Those, when they put the cows in that are just there static, they do look really random. Then you got your food loading in point there, and we'll come round and open up those doors like that. Spin it around again. Open up those doors. There we are. And then we open up that door on the end. We can get out. There we are. Fair enough. Now, where's this slurry taken out point? There we are. So your slurry taken out point just there, and then your milk taken out point just there. Now there is a loft up the top. There's no stairs up there, so you might need to get like a ladder or something, because you could then store some stuff up there, and just chuck it into the food area. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, very nice. And next up is the Horman Barn Set. This is by Giant Software, 18.99 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these in two different places. So we've got it in the construction menu and under animals and cows for the first one. So it's got there 212,400 to buy. It's going to do 45 cows. Then if we come over to the second one, you're actually going to need to go into horses because you've got that there. 199 grand, but it's going to pay out 480 a month. Fair enough. So you got your cow barn just there. You've got your animal dialogue box, 45 in. Fair enough. Open up that door like that. Open up that door like that, because that's where you take your milk out. And we'll come down this end. Got your loading in point at the front for your straw and your feed. You've got your taking out point for your slurry there. And you've got your taking out point for your manure. So already got a manure heap built in. I mean, normally you have to place them separately, but that's all right. And then we'll come back down to the horse barn. Have a little look in there. We've got this door on the side first of all. So open up that one like that. Get your stables inside. Fair enough. You got your loading in point for your feed there. Open up that door if you wanted to. Obviously, you can't load through a brick wall, but alright. Then we'll come into there. And then into there as well. Yeah, it's a bit of a random room. Alright, fair enough. And you've got your animal dialogue box there. 12 horses going in there. And if you wanted to facilitate putting them in with a trailer, got that bit there. Although these are these are really interesting because you can't open them. Normally you'd have like hay or bales or whatever going in there. And then like the cows, well, the horses would just eat them through the bars. But nice for the decoration though. Yeah, I like them. Right, next up is the Unia Gradziad U502. This is by Zimowa Wajonik, 2.07 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under cultivators. Now, this has got 25 horsepower engine requirement because it's a 2.8. 2.8 meter working width. Fair enough. 9 mile an hour working speed, 3,800 to buy. The only option is to change the main colour, so you go for whichever one you want. I mean, it's nice and simple, but it's just really small. I mean, it looks good though. Alright, we'll carry on. Right, next up is the Home Pterodos package. This is by Schnibble Modding, 35.05 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these three across three different categories. You've got the header under Beat Technology. You then got the header trailer, as you can imagine, under header trailers. And you then got the Pterodos T430 under Beat Technology in the vehicle section. So we'll go into that first because obviously that's the main piece of equipment. So it's got a 629 horsepower engine, 27 mile an hour top speed, 30,000 litre capacity on it, 270 grand. It's not bad at all. The only options is the usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. So we'll come out of that and we'll go into the header itself. So this has got a 5.4 metre working width, 6 mile an hour working speed, 65 grand. No options, comes as it is. Although that looks really detailed, I must admit. And then to finish it off, we've got the trailer, the HR12 trailer. 12 grand to buy, no options. You can add a license plate to it, but obviously this is going to be used for transporting that header to where that machine is. But that being said, I like them. That is really nice. Nicely detailed. Brilliant. And the last mod for the day is the New Holland CR990. This is by STV Modding, 21.57 megabyte the download. And as you can imagine, you're going to find it under harvesters. So it's got a 571 horsepower engine, 24 mile an hour top speed, 10,200 litre grain tank, 372 grand of your hard-earned coinage to buy. You then got the options under configurations. You got standard, extension, so that puts it up to 11,500 or back to standard. So it puts it up by about 1,300. All right, fair enough. The usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. I mean, you can have wheels if you wanted to, but tracks, always for the tracks, definitely. You then got design standard, design one again. So we've got standard. It's then got design, which changes the colour of the label on the side. It's then got design 1, which changes the label again. 2, oh, that's all right. Look at that tiger on the top. And then back to standard. You then got pipe, standard, long pipe, or standard, and change the main colour to any one of those. Although, what's that changed? It's not really changed anything. Oh, dear, oh dear. We'll try that again. Let's go for... Oh, it changes the seat. Right, fair enough. And then design colour. Black or yellow changes to a few extra accessory parts. And then rim colour obviously does the rims. It didn't do all those on the tracks, mind you, but all right, fair enough. I mean, if you like your New Holland and you want to keep it all on the same brand, this would do you nicely. We've also got a couple of updates. We've got the FarmTech Fortis 2200 by Schnibble Modding. We've got the New Holland T7 HD Tier 4F by STV Modding. We've got the New Holland CR IntelliSense and CR 9000 by Agrotono. We've got the map Gross and Mordorf by Atzi VR. Now, there's no mention of a new save, so that should be alright. So drop it in the comments below. Which one's your favourite? We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.